playing God of War, Ragnarok. So obviously I've been playing a
Do you live here?
little bit more here while I've been not streaming, but you know who wants to see every episode of what I'm doing? So here it is, and this time we have the sun,
Wait,
Atreus,
is this my shrine? I've been wanting to see it again.
adventuring, feverish
For
dream.
many giants, there is beauty in learning your path and walking it. Of course, others see the future and get messed up by it.
Why is she making the weird face? Like, this is how you screw around. Like, okay, I'll make you turn. So it doesn't feel awkward, you know?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've seen this before. Where we scattered Mother's ashes. It was on the wall. Everything had happened already. Just the way it said. But this part was damaged. Oh, that's us. It's in the bag. Huh. Wonder who he is. Wait. No. No.
Oh no! Daddy's taking a
not
nap.
right. That can't be what happens. No. 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 This isn't real. Ironwood's not real. Ungar's not real. None of this is real.
Hey! Whoa, you're okay! You're okay. You're all right. You'll be okay.
So this raises a question. If Atreus is actually Loki,
Hey, calm down.
and, well, Loki's dad, I mean, it's supposed to be part god,
Just breathe.
part giant. Is
Good.
which one is actually the giant? Is
It's okay.
he the bad guy of the story? Kratos, that is.
Come on back. It's okay. You're fine.
Sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh, don't worry about it. It happens to everyone.
That happens to everyone?
Not the wolf part, but getting scared about your future.
That cannot be my future. It says I serve Odin and my father dies. There's just no way.
Look, this is the only way things turn out. The sooner you accept that, the better.
Oh, shit. That was mean too. Look. Just forget about that now. Forget the future. Forget Loki. You're a giant. And you're clearly coming into some powers that you don't understand yet. Come on, let's take a walk. You can help me with something, and I'll teach you. You know, giant stuff.
Or maybe I just remember wrong, but I
Come on.
think that when I was a kid and reading about these Edda poems, the god myths and all about, Viking stories, I do have a recollection that Loki was like half giant, half god. But could have been that it was just purely giant and just raised by gods or whatever. Anyway, not gonna
What's this?
mess
Here,
the story
follow me.
with my own
Where are we going?
We're gonna get some
interpretations
food,
at this
plant some
point.
seeds, my everyday stuff. But first, I want you to meet someone.
But anyway, no Norwegian god stories are as crazy
Loki, meet Yala.
Hi, Yala.
as you know the Greek ones.
Nice to meet you. Oh, wow. She's a big girl, huh?
Come on up. Good girl. Ganga.
So, I guess you know about the whole champion of the...
Jotnar? Yeah. Do you want me to call you that instead?
No, Loki's good.
Sure. Champ.
So, where did you say we were going?
We need to collect some fruit. If we follow the river, we should find some.
Those flowers over there.
Silence.
Okay.
No, that's what they're called. They only grow in Jotunheim. My mother and I used to take naps in them when my grandma and her fought. It was one of the only places she found peace.
What the hell is that creature? Fight us. Nicely looking fella.
Aha! Here's one. Let's grab it.
Who's it for?
Wolves gotta eat, don't they?
Never seen fruit like this before.
They're called green bulbs. My mother made me eat one every day. For strength, they taste terrible.
Seems like they work, though. Excuse me?
It sounds like she likes you.
What a weird fairy.
Yeah.
Fairy.
Sure.
Could you grab that one?
Nice little critter on the
Those
tree.
wolves. You take care of them?
I do. They're good friends.
Can't wait to meet more of them.
I am still, very much amazed how beautiful this
How many more of
game
these fruits
looks.
you need?
I mean, the
You in a hurry
previous
to
game
leave?
was
No,
a
I just gotta save my father's life now.
really nicely looking game, and it was on PS4. Now with PS5, obviously things are better, and we barely scratched the surface with the current generation of gaming, and I'm expecting the newer games look
I
even
see some
more
fruit up there.
Then
fantastic.
We should get there too. Ooh,
Wait, were you talking
Like
to me or
when
the app?
Spider-Man 2 comes out later this year, I am super stoked about it. Partially because I'm a Marvel fan. I mean, well, I grew up with the comics. I'm not that much of a
You're
fan
welcome.
maybe with the nowadays movies. And also because the first game was just very great. In my opinion, one of the very few 10 out of 10 games of
after
previous
you.
generation. So I'm just
Listen,
kind of a thrilled
I
to
know we're out
see
here having fun and all, but
how Spider-Man
maybe
2 is
we
going
should
to
talk about what you saw
be.
in the mural.
What I saw would never happen. I wouldn't join Odin if it cost me my father.
If I learned anything from my mother, was that these things have a way of coming true, one way or another.
I learned from my father too. Close your heart to it.
It's
But
like
I'd
having something inside
hate not for
this
this.
monster, but I cannot grab it for some reason. But with this game, it's also very important that the balance between these more like relaxed episodes, like now just writing and talking about the character's past, is
Can't reach it.
very, very
Papa!
good balance between the action, the solving the puzzles, and also, you know, fighting, which is obviously the kind of a main dish with this game. And so far, it's been
No.
very, very
I may
enjoyable.
have thought about going to
About
Asgard,
maybe 11
but
hours
I'd
in.
never do it.
Yeah?
My father wasn't helping me figure out my destiny. When Odin and I were alone, he offered to teach me.
If you were alone with Odin, he could have easily killed you.
I mean, not that easily.
Let's head up to that ledge. Taka Upandum. More fruit. We don't need it, but we can grab it anyway.
How do you know when it's ripe?
My parents taught me. It's a delicate guessing game.
So you can't be sure of everything that's gonna happen then?
I'm sure of the big stuff.
And this time they're actually making jokes of, you know, destroying the pottery and other equipment like chests, because obviously we are destroying them
Yala can't get under that log.
for the sake of loot.
That's it. Come on, girl.
Getting these ingredients, feeding your animals. You do this every day?
If I don't, they'll die.
Just seems like a lot for someone your age.
Our age.
Right.
One of the last conversations I had with my father, he said he was sorry he couldn't protect me. That I'd have to grow up so fast.
At least you got an apology.
Dads have a way with words, huh?
Nice view.
Oh, just you wait. It gets better.
Sometimes this looting is kind of feels a little bit like forced in a way that, you know, it doesn't really feel natural. Like suddenly there's a chest you just need to open, like for no reason, chest in the middle of,
You know, maybe
I don't
Odin
know,
needs
nothing.
it for something.
Or maybe it's not what it looks like. Maybe I'm tricking Odin.
Oh, is trickery something you're good at?
I lied to my dad a couple times.
Oh, a master of deception. Green bulbs go here in this bucket.
Hey, if I need to, like, fix my bow or something, can I?
Of course. I've got supplies in my tool chest over there. By the way, I left something in the tool chest for you. I'll meet you over by Yala when you want to leave.
Is it okay to hang out around here?
As long as you want.
Nice.
All right, let's craft.
And Gabota, earlier you said the Udengard can be disorienting. But what is it?
You know Amir?
The first of our people. He died a long time ago, right? Odin killed him.
Yes. Odin destroyed everything that remained of him, save for one thing. His dreams. Odin couldn't touch those if he tried. And they are ours.
Nobody Odin, such a bad guy. So let's explore a bit, like, what's going on?
What's next?
Well, now's when I usually harvest the Vis roots I mix with them. I mean, unless you still want to leave.
No, I can stay. I want to stay.
Almost like a teenager love
No.
story.
I paint too. Well, I draw.
What do you draw?
All kinds of things. Monsters, artifacts, anything Father and I encounter on our journeys.
Oh, is your father an artist too?
No.
There are some roots up this way. Easy, girl. You've got this.
Do you have any animals that could maybe, go faster? No offense, Yala.
Of course I do. They just can't carry both of us. This is much easier.
Got it.
I've got this one. There's another up the path. Just take only what you need. See? You won't need that. The roots snap pretty easily. There. Just take a little off. A good twist ought to do it.
Like that?
Exactly. We're coming! We're coming! There's more roots this way.
She really doesn't like me, huh?
She does. It's just, apart from me, the only other person she spent time with is...
Truck! On the ridge!
Alright, now we have some fights. I was already expecting like something more active is kind of bound to happen.
Loki, show me the wolf! That's it! You got it! I've got you!
feels weird when I change. Like, I'm not in control.
Do you need to be?
Berserk. All right, so where's the exit?
Well, at least there's some roots down here. Grab them while we look for a way out. No knife, remember?
Oh, yeah. Guess it isn't a total loss. Whoa! Kappa! Okay, maybe I don't pull up roots for a little bit.
It wasn't you. Hey, looks like they opened up a path over there. Let's catch up with Yala before more of them show up. You're okay. But what about you, Loki? What do you feel when you change?
Just anger.
Part of you unleashed the wolf with that anger. Maybe you just need to find the part that will guide it?
How?
Kind of reminds me of the old Metallica song of Wolf and Man.
Just rage.
Kind of
If
a
rage lets it
weird
out, another might help you
flashback.
save you.
Where does this bridge go?
Hold on.
Now it goes back home.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Maybe.
This was the place I just visited.
Home again.
Yeah. Let's drop off these roots in the bucket up on the left here. Then, I've got one last thing to show you.
You okay?
Yeah, just... We should head back toward the water. This way.
Is it alright if we stick around longer? Might wanna, you know, repair some stuff.
Yes.
Hey, what's this one?
I painted that one with grandmother. Wasn't as good back then.
Baking a bread for Loki.
The lines on this one feel so alive.
Oh, wow. It's quite the compliment.
I really like what you did with the colors in this one.
Oh, that dark blue pigment in the sky was really hard to nail down.
Well, you clearly did. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, that one's my favorite. I'm really proud of that one hand. Like, seriously. Look at it.
No, yeah. It's amazing. Hands are so hard to draw.
They really are.
there any animals you can turn into?
Not yet. But for you, that might be a god thing and not a giant thing.
Oh,
Thanks for rubbing it in, though.
sorry.
Joking. Through the tunnel on the right, Yala. That's where we're headed.
So there was this thing, what I'm saying.
Huh.
Half
Dead
god, half
Oh.
giant,
I
half
really like
god.
that spell.
It hides this place perfectly.
Maybe that's why I couldn't sense any other giants when Father and I visited.
So this is why those weird clams couldn't be
So, that
used
soul in there?
before.
The what?
there's a soul inside your knife. Did you not know that?
No? Whose soul?
You know, maybe you should keep it where it is until you figure that out.
How did... I don't just go around stealing people's souls.
Yala usually takes a while to get around.
Jaffa. What you doing?
Clears my mind. I try to see how many bounces I can get. You want to try?
Looks easy enough. Oh.
A little help?
No, I think I got it. How about... one. Oh, you're laughing at me now.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm
You're not?
laughing at the situation.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I might need a little help.
You'll get it. Throw it flatter. It's all about timing. When you release the rock.
All right, watch this.
Hold on! Bring the wolf, Loki, but under your control.
Okay, let the wolf punishment begin. Well, this is very effective. This is kind of more boring at this point than just, you know, using the bow and arrow.
I got your back!
Okay. More coming, I guess. A little bit of health on the go. Where are the enemies? Where? The music is playing, can't hear the sounds, but oh yeah.
That didn't count, by the way. My last throw.
Oh, it counts.
A Trogger came out of the water.
Excuses. We can always try
It's kind of
again.
funny how Viking things are trending so much. You know, first it was Viking series, then pretty much after that there was this Assassin's Creed Valhalla, another Viking series, another Viking series. Again, I can't even remember all those names, and obviously God of War game, then God of War Ragnarok.
Nice one.
So basically, within 10 years or so, maybe a little bit more,
Too late on
these
that.
Viking games and series, they have been going on with
Nice one.
quite a lot, and also some Viking movies.
That was a little too early. Still too early.
Yes. Almost there.
Wow, did you see that?
All right, that's the spirit. But then again, I don't really get to complain about these Viking trendy things because, as explained earlier, I've been a
going now?
Viking
I have
fan
something for you.
since I was a little kid,
Gift, I guess?
Should I
and
be scared?
reading those
No.
various
I don't have anything for you.
stories, you know, Viking stories as well as later on Marvel comics with Thor and like all that stuff. I mean, it just kind of a boosted whatever there was with the, you know, kind of a. God damn it, it doesn't want to let that open. Anyhow, so my point here is, I mean, I don't get to complain about Viking trendy stuff because, you know, Viking series was pretty nice. I mean, there was some really good hot moments and all that stuff. And I vastly enjoyed Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I haven't seen all the Viking series like Last Kingdom or whatever the new Viking spin-off or a sequel was, but they all tell the Viking stories from various angles. Like, for example, God of War Ragnarok is telling about, you know, the gods themselves. When again, obviously, these Viking shows, it's
Can
all
I
been about
ask you something?
the Viking
course.
people,
Are you?
not so much
Are
about
we?
gods
the only
or
giants
supernatural to
Sort
begin
of.
with.
It's complicated.
I want to know.
It'll be much easier to just show you.
Well,
I promise.
what about my prophecy then? If it is true, what do you think I should do?
Doesn't matter. There's no changing where you end up. You can try whatever you want to avoid it, but it'll happen anyway.
You're telling me nobody has ever changed their fate? Ever?
I mean, sure, maybe some details change, but the endpoint remains the same. It's better to walk your path than to struggle against it.
So all in all, these different Viking stories, they kind of complement one another. So in that respect, I guess I'm winning here. But like those Viking stories with some newer Viking
What's that?
series,
Oh,
I haven't found them
We'll
as
have to leave yellow
fascinating
for a bit.
as, you know, God of War
Heading up.
Ragnarök, or the previous God of War game, or Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So far it seems to me that the games are doing better job with the Viking
Alright.
stories being more entertaining
This,
than the movies
this doesn't
and
seem like
the
something
TV
you're excited
shows.
about.
Just means we're coming up to the end.
What does that mean?
You'll understand once we get there. Now,
But there's some reviewers who are
time to
complaining
open the
about
end of the
playing
box.
with Atreus, the son
Follow.
here, instead of Kratos. Now, there are lots of parts where you play Kratos, most of the time. But now that there are more Atreus parts, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's not that entertaining as playing the big man, the dead. Even though, of course, it's just more variety and all. Now, if you have some questions or comments, don't be shy. Just type, and I'll try to read.
I got your back.
And wolf mode we go again.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. This way. We're coming up on the Valley of the Fallen.
What happened to them?
They were tired of living in fear of Asgard, so they hid. Left a pile of corpses to confuse Odin, should he ever find a way into Jotunheim.
Where'd they hide?
We'll see.
Oh, nice views. Very barren, but I know, still beautiful.
I got it.
Oh, more marbles.
Wait, you've seen these before?
Not these, but I found a few in Midgard,
Where?
inside your mother's murals.
Oh, but that's... There are more out there.
What are they?
Just look.
Yahtzee. Brother?
Hey, careful.
Bara. Giants. These belong to the giants?
These are the giants.
Giants
They had a
almost
choice.
literally lost her marbles.
They could stay in Jotunheim, waiting for Odin to find a way in to slaughter them. Or they could hide. I father helped whisper their souls into these. And before he died, he passed them on to me. It's within these. They found peace. Now they are your responsibility.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what my mother saw. You're supposed to know what to do with them when the time comes.
And when's that?
I don't know. Let's head back.
This is a lot of responsibility.
It is. And it's all yours.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm done. I guess.
So is this kid gonna play Pokemon with the giant?
Yeah,
monsters?
this is exactly the Pokemon stuff.
You could always come with me. We could fight Odin together.
You're gonna create your own Pokemon team with giants.
Halfway through.
I understand. Well, we shouldn't break up the set. Don't you think?
But it's gonna be interesting to see which way this goes, really, with the Viking stories and gods, and of course Ragnarok. Whether it's gonna be epic battle between gods and giants, or whether it's gonna have its own
How's deep in
interpretation,
the realms?
how things are gonna
The
fold
only other
out.
time I was in Jotunheim, I was there with my father.
You know the giant's fingers?
I spread my mom's ashes there. Feels like ages ago.
This looks always so ridiculous in games.
Some dumb
They
young-
run like crazy.
It doesn't have to
They
be
don't
over.
get
I
the
know.
breather,
I mean,
and then they just
I have
talk
plans.
normally.
It's just,
But I mean,
it's
of course,
over
I
as
get
far
it.
as the
It's hard
giants are
to,
concerned.
you know,
So what does that make me?
A friend?
Do you feel that?
Feel
just, you know, create a new
Help me with this.
way of talking. I guess this is where AI could come handy, you know, rather than just talking normally when you run. It doesn't make sense. Maybe AI one day can actually add a little bit of breathing there, like, I'm gonna share this story while I'm running. Or maybe just, you know, I don't know, tell the story without running, like, hey,
Yala?
add some dialogue option that, hey, I'm not gonna run
Is she
until
okay?
I'm done with explaining myself.
Oh,
Loki, what's happening?
it's okay. I can handle it. Go check on Yala.
I'll come around.
Damn, I'm getting tired, so I guess this will be the last combat of today. Oh no, it's gonna steer me a new a-hole. Come on now. Like, how about... Hey, how about, like, I don't know, screwing around, you know? It seems like my dodging is done here. Like, what I'm supposed to do?
Loki, what's happening?
Loki has no fucking idea.
Go check on Yala.
I'll come around.
Erbaluta.
Whack, 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 whack. Hey, come on, you were supposed to. How about you just, I don't know, dodge the motherfucker here. Hey, come on, don't you fucking dodge. I don't know how I'm just able to miss the dodges so much here. I'm doing something wrong. Something seriously wrong here.
Loki, what's happening?
It's okay. I can handle it. Go check on Yara.
I'll come around.
Maybe this is something that I don't know. It's almost like these yellow ones are like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because it seems I'm like unable to just dodge when I'm supposed to.
Loki, what's happening?
So I don't know what I'm doing here.
It's okay.
Wrong.
I can handle it. Go check on Yara.
I'll come around.
No, this is not working. What the hell? You're doing some kind of a super stunt. What the fuck?
Pretty sure this is just a tutorial for timing your counterattack or something.
Oh yeah. Now I would have had the fucking the wolf attack, and I didn't see it. It was right there. You know those.
What's happening?
It's okay. I can handle it. Go check on Yara.
I'll come around.
Okay, no. Go whip that duckie's ass. Because not only this does extra damage, but it's also like... It's also about, you know, healing. So it's that kind of a tactic.
Hello?
Up here.
Y'all okay?
Yeah, she was fine. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I hate those stupid boss fights. Like, you have to figure out what to do, and then it's just kind of a button smashing, reacting, correct timing, and all that stuff. Especially when you're tired, like I'm now. It's just, I don't know, frustrating. I know it seems I'm running to wrong direction. I figured out there might be some new exit or something, but guess not. So let's take the dialogue for today here, where the girl is lurking, and then I'm just gonna head
So,
to bed. Now
these
that rhymes.
marbles, they're all that remains of the giants?
Not all of them. Some are just missing.
But where could they be?
Nowhere in the Nine Realms, as far as anyone can tell.
Nine Realms, that always reminds me of the very first I'm in a Moth EP. Sorrow throughout the Nine Realms.
Farah,
The Viking themes definitely got me
Pass
going
those
into
rocks
some
over
bands
some-
back in the days.
That's where we're
Like
headed.
this was in
We should-
1996. Feels like
Something on
eternity
mind?
nowadays.
Nobody believed this place was real.
Gotta catch them all.
So surprised.
Yes,
Loki,
gotta catch them
you
all
can't tell
Pokemon
anyone
giants.
about Ironwood. Not even your father. The biggest thing keeping this place safe is that Odin's not looking for it. My wards can keep the wildlife at bay, but if Asgard ever came looking...
I get it. I'm sorry. I won't tell anyone.
Alrighty, girl. I think this is the good timing for me to just, because I'm really, really tired and work and work
We have
out
company.
Whoa!
calls
Hi.
my name.
Bye. Here's another one. So, is Irpa like the pack leader?
No. Watch the sinkhole coming up. Lots of creatures in it. Used to get a lot of supplies for paint down there.
Yeah? We should run them out. Your paint supplies are important. If that's what you want to do.
Sure. Why not? Lean back.
Okay, and this is very good saving point. Which means some 11 hours in and all that stuff. Alright, quick claim, say good night and all that stuff. Stream another day, hopefully sooner than later, like last time there was this week's pause and all that stuff. Good night and thanks for being with me in the stream. Talk you later, talk rauta stuff and all that stuff. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.